can't believe it's 2016. Luckily, I've been writing 2016 on my papers for most of the year, so I think I'll be safe for a while. Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. Today I cannot believe that it is already time to do yearly favorites for 2015, and I know I'm like a little late on that. I think most people posted them already, but it's only January 3rd when this will go up, so that's fine. I decided to skip a December favorites video because I have been home for most of the month, so I only brought with a few things and I haven't really tried anything new this month, so it would have been a repeat of other monthly favorites, and since I was going to be doing this video anyway, I thought that I could just skip on that. I wanted to keep this down to 10 overall products that really stood out to me this year. So if you would like to see my 2015 yearly favorites, then just keep watching. So I guess I'll start with the makeup favorites. I have some hair care and skincare as well, but I'll just start with the makeup since I think that's like the main focus of my channel, and I'll just do it in order of how I apply it to my face because that seems easy. So first of all, I have the NYX Angel Veil Primer, which I think I purchased maybe in the fall of this year, and if you have watched any of my videos recently or for half this year, you've seen this in it. I just think it's a great primer, especially for the price. I like it better than some of the higher end primers that I've tried, and you can usually get NYX for 40% off or buy one get one 40% off, so even though this is a little bit higher on the price scale, you can definitely get it for cheaper. I have it on today underneath my foundation and it just really smooths everything out, and I just think it does a really good job. I don't get oily, but it doesn't clog my pores and make my skin break out either, so this has definitely been a thing I've been loving this year. And I have two that are kind of in the next category, which would be like BB cream foundation products. Those are just my favorite kind of products to test, and I found two really great ones this year. On an everyday basis, I have been loving the Maybelline Dream Pure BB cream. I believe this is the lightest shade. They don't actually have the shade on the packaging that I can see, but I believe it's the lightest shade, and I just love this. This is what I have on today. I think that this works really well with the primer that I showed, and it just lasts forever. It's 2% salicylic acid in there, so that is good for acne prone skin like mine. It doesn't dry my skin out. I don't get too oily when I wear it. I just think it looks really healthy, and this costs about $7 or $8 if you get it at Ulta, so it's totally worth it and it lasts a long time. So this is just what I like to use every day, plus you can blend it in with your fingers. You don't even have to bother using a brush or a beauty blender. And then kind of following the same thing as that, this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This has pretty much been the only foundation I've worn since I got it, maybe in September, and I absolutely love this foundation. For one, their color range is amazing. They just have so many different undertones, and it's just a really great brand when it comes to that. And this one is perfect shade for me, one of the better matching foundations I've ever found. And mine is in the shade R230 or 115. So I think they're all marked with both shades still, since this is the new formula. I was really scared to try this at first, but I just decided to get a sample of it and I ended up really liking it. I thought that it wouldn't work because I have oilier skin, but I don't really have a problem with it, just a little on my nose, but it just looks great in pictures and it doesn't cake on too much, so I just really have been enjoying this. And I will probably repurchase this when it's gone, because now when I try to put on a lot of other foundations, they just look too thick and cakey for me. But it definitely isn't a full coverage foundation. You can build to full coverage, but if you want full coverage, this probably won't be for you. But if you like a more light medium coverage, then this is perfect. Alright, and then moving on to other face products. I only wanted to include one in here because I kind of switch up my blushes and things every day, but the only product that I've been pretty much consistently wearing throughout most of this year is this one. It is the MAC blush in the color Harmony. It's kind of a reddy brown color. It's very cool tone though, and I usually use it as kind of a contour shade but also a blush shade because you can use this for both, at least on my skin tone, and it's just been a great product this whole year. It's especially good because since I can use it as a blush and a bronzer. I only have to use one product for both, and it just gives your face some definition and some depth without, you know, making it too, it's not too ashy of a contour. That's all I really have to say about this. I just like the formula and I really like the color, so I just thought I would throw that in there. And now for eyes, I have two products, but they kind of go together technically, so I just thought I would put them together, and those are the Naked Basics 1 and 2 palette. I got the Naked Basics 2 originally, and I just love it. The shades, I dropped it, so one of my favorite shades actually fell out. It was kind of a grayish black color, but that fell out. But they're just really beautiful. They're a cool tone. All of these are cool tones, so not a lot of people like this one, but I just think it looks great. It looks natural for every day. It kind of just gives you the perfect amount of shades to just give some definition to your eyes, and this is what I've been wearing a ton this month. I especially like it in the fall and the springtime, but I just really love this palette, and the quality is great. It's Urban Decay, so you know it's going to be good. And even the packaging, I just love like the rubberized texture that it has. The Naked Basics, just the original one, has the same type of packaging. I love it. I got it later though. I think I got this in November or almost November, so I've only had this for a couple months, but I can already tell that it's just going to be a 2015 favorite, or that it was, because if I would have had it sooner, I would have been using it sooner, and I just really like it. It's what I have on my eyes today. And this one is a little bit more warm tone. I think this one does look more natural, so if you are into that, definitely kind of check out this one. I just like that it's matte shades, but they're not too washed out or pale, where sometimes when you get matte shades and it's really hard to tell, you even have them on your eyes, you can definitely tell with these. And then I do like how both palettes include one slightly shimmery shade to do a highlight or whatever without it being too frosty or anything like that. So I have just been loving these two palettes so much. All right, and now on to my last makeup product. Honestly, this is probably my favorite thing of the year. I know I've only had it for about a month or two, I think maybe since November, but I am so upset that I didn't discover these formulas sooner. But and I know this was new in 2015, I believe, the Urban Decay Matte Revolution lipstick in the color Bad Blood. I don't know why I did that because I don't have autofocus, but it just looks like this. It's like this blood red color. I wore it in my November favorites video and I used it in a tutorial. I can link those. But the formula of these are just amazing. I mean, I don't know about the other colors because I only have this one, but I plan on getting more. But the formula is just amazing. It's super comfortable to wear. It doesn't dry out, but it looks matte. And it transfers, but it stays on your lips, so even though it kind of transfers off, why am I like just waving it around? I don't know. Even though it kind of transfers off, it doesn't fade off of your lips for a really long time, so I don't mind that. And the more it dries down, the less it transfers, obviously. And the packaging is beautiful, and the color is beautiful, and just this is probably my #1 favorite of this year. So now I'm just going to move on to skincare, hair care, and I have one nail polish favorite of the year. I'm just going to start with the one that I have loved seriously the most. I think that it has changed my skin completely. It's the Badescu Special Cucumber Lotion. This is like the second or third bottle. I think this is the second bottle of this because I started switching off using a Neutrogena one as well. But this one is so, oh my god, it's so good. It clears up my skin without burning and like drying it, where some toners can be very harsh. If you have sensitive skin, I would go for this, but it does say it's for combination and oily skin, so maybe not if you have dry skin, but if you have oily and sensitive acne prone skin, I would recommend giving this a try. And I just really think that it has changed the texture of my skin. I don't break out as much. It's like very cooling when you put it on. And it just gets all the other things off that you need, like gets all the makeup off like a toner. So it does what it's supposed to, and it just like does more than that. I don't know, I feel like this, when I started using this is when my skin started to change the most drastically. I'm gonna stop rambling about it now, but this one, it's pretty great. And since I started with skincare, I'll just finish up with my other skincare favorites, and these are the Freeman masks. I've only tried 2, but the 2 I have tried are amazing, and they are the Avocado and Oatmeal Clay Mask, which I do have a review and demo on. If you'd like to check that out, I will link it somewhere. The other one that I tried is the Mint and Lemon Mask. And this one is for controlling oil and breakouts, which is perfect for me with my oily skin. And I just really like this one. It smells great and it's like cooling on your skin, and it just like, when you're having bad skin days, this one is perfect because it just kind of like clears it all and makes it just feel better. I'm really excited to try this one in the summer because I didn't get it until the fall, but I just feel like this one would probably be A+ in the summer when it's like hot and gross all the time. And now I have one hair care product. This year I cut my hair. I used to always have it longer, and I not recently, it was like in March. So for most of this year it's been shorter, and I like to kind of keep it now about this length, so a little bit above my shoulders. This is straightened so it looks a little longer, but I just like the whole like messier bob, like texturized look deal. So I have been using the Lush shampoo. It is the big sea salt shampoo, and it lasts forever. It smells so good. And it just like actually has sea salt in there. I think I showed this in another favorites video. I'm not gonna like show it up close or anything, but seriously, this has changed my hair so much. It gets greasy less often than it used to, and it just like adds some lift. I do switch off between this one and the Lush shampoo bar, the Scenic one, which also has sea salt in it. So I do switch off between the two, but with this one, I just like this one the best because you don't even have to use a conditioner because there's coconut oil in here, and it just, everything about this, I like it. It just changed the texture of my hair and like makes it just look fabulous, in my opinion. Maybe you don't think so, but to me it looks good. So I have really been liking this. I washed it with this yesterday, so this one is on point. And then I was debating whether or not to include this nail polish in here because I don't try a lot of nail polish, but I decided just to include it because it's honestly been so great. I have a few of these colors. I only have this one with me because I only took a couple nail polishes with me, but it's what I have on. It lasts forever. It's the Gel Envy formula, and this one's in the color Ace of Spades, which is probably my favorite color that I have because it's like a black, but it's like kind of a gray black. So it's like a little bit of a twist on the classic black nail polish, and it lasts a long time. They're not too expensive, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. But since I've been painting my nails a lot this year, this has been one of my go-to shades and definitely my go-to formula. Of course, I completely forgot one thing, and that is my perfume favorite of the year. It's the Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs. It's the blue one. It smells so good if you like kind of like light scents. I don't like anything too sweet, so if you're not into sweet, you'll like this. It's like, it doesn't bother me, the sweetness of it. The blue one. I don't like the other ones too much, but this one is perfect. I use it all the time, and it's probably more like a spring summer scent, but I'm still using it in the winter because it just makes me happy to smell it. And the bottle is super cute. I love like the little daisies. So yeah, so that is it for my 2015 favorites. I'm so excited for 2016. It's been a really fun year, and I'm super excited for 2016 because I have some pretty big plans for this and just plans in life in general. I am graduating after this semester with undergrad, so I'm super excited about that, and I hope that all of you had a great 2015 as well, and I hope that 2016 is even better. And if you didn't have a great 2015, I hope 2016 is a lot better for you as well. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. Have a wonderful new year, and I'll see you in my next video.